Hello and welcome to another video. I hope that you are all very well. Today I'm going to be talking about the electric car price crash. Why is the price of electric cars crashing down? And will they crash any further? Will they go any further? If so, by how much? All these questions will be answered. However, before we get started, I want to say a big thank you to all our current subscribers, because without you guys this video today would not be possible. If you're watching this channel and you're not a subscriber, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button right now so that you do not miss out on our future videos. Let's get started, shall we? Electric cars have always been far more expensive than petrol and diesel ones. However, this is now changing. We all know that the heart of an electric car is its battery, and this is one of the reasons that the price is dropping. Due to technology, batteries are now getting cheaper and cheaper to make. Not only is the price of batteries falling, but the technology has also increased the performance of the battery. A car now, electric car, will last longer. The range of the car is much longer than it was a few years ago before it needs a charge. And when it is time to charge the car, you can charge an electric car a lot quicker than previously that was possible. But this is not the only reason. This is just one of the reasons why the price is dropping. The main reason that the price is dropping of electric cars here in the UK is that the government wants manufacturers to make all electric cars by 2035. So there is a complete ban on petrol and diesel cars from 2035. The Labour government, the new Labour government, is considering changing this date to 2030. The Zero Emission Vehicle Mandate, in other words, the ZEV Mandate, came into force in January this year, 2024. The mandate requires car manufacturers to sell more and more electric cars up to the run up to 2035. If a car manufacturer fails to reach their targets, they will be fined. £15,000 fine, are you ready? For each and every single petrol or diesel car that they have sold that year. So if you think about it, it's actually cheaper for the manufacturer to offer you a £10,000 discount on an electric car rather than risk getting a £15,000 fine because you've decided to buy a petrol or a diesel car. Now, we're in the middle of August, so there's only 4 more months left till the end of the year. And with only 4 more months left, a lot of these manufacturers are well below their target. Car manufacturers are currently desperate to sell their electric vehicles. They are doing whatever they possibly can to get the cars out of their garage. Ford is doing a cheeky one. They are restricting access to petrol and diesel cars. So if you walked into Ford and you want to buy a petrol car, you'll be told there's a 3 months waiting list. But if you want to buy an electric car, it'll be available more or less straight away. Renault is offering a money-back guarantee to couples who buy certain vehicles from them. I think the Scenic is one of them. So if a couple bought a Scenic vehicle, the Scenic model, and their relationship broke down and resulted in a divorce, then they will get a full refund. The ZEV mandate, which came into force on the 3rd of January 2024, is forcing car manufacturers to increase the number of EVs they are selling. by law, a certain percentage of cars that they sell must be EVs, starting with 22% by the end of this year, and then increasing thereafter. It will be 28% in 2025, 33% in 2026, 38% in 2027, 52% in 2028, and reaching 100% in 2035. Car manufacturers are struggling to meet current guidelines. The electric market share is only approximately 17% of all registrations. That is well away from the 22% required by the mandate. The car manufacturer Lexus is simply making all the electric cars more affordable through discounts. Huge discounts, may I add. This is despite their electric car sales being 30% of their overall sales, well above the mandate's 22% requirement. So why is Lexus still offering these discounts? Well, the government just doesn't fine car manufacturers who doesn't reach the target. The mandate doesn't just fine those manufacturers who fail to reach the target. The mandate also rewards manufacturers with credits for going over. So if Lexus has, let's say, sold 10% over the 22%, they'll be given those in credits. And another manufacturer who sold 10% less can buy those credits. So Lexus will then be able to sell those credits to their competitors for a handsome profit. And those competitors will have no choice but either buy those credits or face the fine of £15,000 for each and every petrol car that they've sold that year. Another reason for the drop of price is the number of second-hand electric cars entering the market. Electric cars have been around for a number of years now, and previously the best way of buying them or getting hold of them was through leasing due to its many tax benefits. These company leases are now coming to an end, and as they end, these second-hand cars are entering the market. Dealers are struggling to sell their new electric cars, and on top they've got the second-hand ones as well. So they really want to get rid of them and they can't. They haven't got space even on their forecourts. So how does this affect us? Well, firstly, it's going to make electric cars more affordable for us all, including for you, of course. Not just the cars will not just be cheaper, but financing an electric car is easier. Dealers are offering better deals on an electric car, lower interest rate on electric cars than they would do on petrol and diesel vehicles. Also, you have more variety now. Previously, there was only a handful of electric cars to choose from. These days, Vauxhall, Fiat, they're all offering very good deals. Well, I hope that you've benefited from this video. If you have, then 1, please give it a thumbs up, and 2, consider sharing this video with somebody else that you feel may benefit. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.